Now I'm getting started on this side panel here. Got my wire brush, so I'm just going to pick at this a bit. And obviously this is a really bad spot. The metal here is in really bad shape, so obviously this is the under panel behind it. So I'm going to pick at this a bit by hand for a minute or two. And then I'm going to break out the power tools. So, and I just put a scratch in the paint there. So I'm going to get to working at this with two hands. Just wanted to show you this here. I pulled back the interior panels so you could see the rust spot from the inside. Thankfully it is in an area where I can access it, and basically I just want to be able to throw some miracle paint on both sides of the repair. So I'm not quite done cleaning up the metal yet, so I'm going to get back to that, and hopefully in the near future I can get this patched up. And oh wow, artifact. I didn't even know this is back here. This must be from a previous owner of the car. Well, you know, a perfectly good flashlight. Let's see if it still has working batteries. Well, batteries are dead, but wow, that is so cool. Oh, and jackpot. There's some change back here too. So looks like I'm 9 cents and 1 flashlight richer. Only in America. So as you can see, I got this all cleaned up now. Took my cut-off wheel and cut out the section of bad metal there, and then I liberally sprayed the whole thing down with brake parts cleaner to remove all the residue, and that's drying now. So what I'm going to show you today is something a little different with this. I am going to you know, coat around the whole area, both sides, with miracle paint, but the technique I'm going to show you today is for just kind of a really quick and dirty fix. Because this is my daily driver, I really don't have the time. I really, you know, can't afford to, you know, have any downtime here. So, what I'm going to do is actually repair the area once the miracle paint has dried a bit. With I'm going to reshape the area with some aluminum tape, which obviously won't rust, and supposedly the miracle paint, once it's on the old steel here, will prevent it from rusting any further. So in theory this should be a a decent patchwork job to keep away the rust. Ideally I would actually cut out a new section of steel and rivet it on, but I really don't have as much time for that this time around. So let's see how long an aluminum tape repair will last. This will probably be something I'll have to revisit again within the next couple of years, but certainly well worth it to slow the rust down for now, in my opinion. As you can see, I have miracle paint on this exposed metal now, so just going to let that dry a little bit. See, I got it from the back side too, as well as these two spots on the hatch. Now I do have some spots on the bottom of the door here, but I think that's going to be too much for me to get to today, because I do have to go somewhere this evening. Obviously I won't be taking the Subaru, I'll be taking the van again, but my goal of course is to be able to drive the Subaru to work tomorrow. Obviously it won't be cosmetically done, but I'll get everything, and I'll put all this stuff here back, and I'll have this hole sealed up, and then I can get to doing touch-up paint maybe sometime this week, or maybe just a little further down the line. You can see also I covered the tire here. I didn't realize I was getting didn't realize it, but I did get a little bit of miracle paint on everything there, so I covered this for good measure. Just wanted to update you on where I was with this. As I said, this is going to be a quick and dirty project, And obviously this looks terrible, but what it does is it seals the area and prevents weather from getting in, and that's what this is intended to do. It's intended to be a quick and dirty repair that I'm going to most likely revisit in a couple of years. So I've got the aluminum tape on, and quite a few layers of it, in fact. You want to layer this stuff thick, probably until it gets pretty firm. It's a pretty thick layer of aluminum there, but this stuff is basically aluminum foil with an adhesive back. So in theory this is a metal repair, but obviously you know, shouldn't call it that because it's not really a metal repair, it's tape. So but what I'm going to do now is go over this again, both sides, with Miracle Paint, and then I'm going to call it a day because I have to go somewhere, and unfortunately I spilled half of my Miracle Paint, but thankfully I do have enough to finish the job. And obviously when you're working with an open can of paint, don't be a fool and like me and be a little more careful. So I'm going to get a little more Miracle Paint on this. I might show you a bit more, but then that's it for today. Well, actually one more quick video for the day here. As you can see, I have actually just covered over the aluminum tape with a couple layers of fiberglass and Miracle Paint. So when this dries, it actually should be hard as a rock. So actually this repair might end up being a bit more permanent than I had originally thought. So obviously I'm going to have to let that dry, but I am intending to drive the car tomorrow, so that's all for now.